Sure. My name is Lucas Hager, and I am almost 45 years old, and I teach meditation for a living.
Perfect, man. And before you join BodyHD Fitness and my team, what was some of the things that you're struggling with the most?
I had an injury a few years ago, and I still had some residual pain from that injury, that would be. And, everything that I did in the way of medical tests kind of didn't show any physical causes of that. But everything I did in the way of movement and exercise seemed to help. So finally, I came to the conclusion, I think, I'm hitting middle age, and I've got older friends who are telling me that strength training is helping them. And I'm going to go ahead and start now. I'm not going to wait till I'm 80 and way behind on losing muscle mass, atrophy, and all that kind of stuff.
What was some of the pains that you were dealing with exactly?
Well, on the right side, some kind of going around the hip, some a little bit like low back near the SI joint sometimes, and down in the calf below the knee.
Mm. And when you joined my team, what was some of the results that you gotten so far?
Well, I would say, I immediately started to see gradual increase in strength, and with that, could feel that my muscles and joints were more supported and supporting my body as a whole and all the different parts. And little by little, the more supported I feel in that way, the less strain there is, leading to those symptoms of pain.
Did the pain go away, or are you still dealing with it? Like, what's going on right now?
Still dealing with it some, but less. So it is reducing. So that's the right direction.
That's great to hear. And what made you join BodyHD Fitness and myself?
Well, I met you years ago in South Florida when I was living and working there. And we had made a connection at that time, and you had told me if I ever wanted help with strength training and that kind of thing, that you would be happy to help me. And I remembered that as that thought came into my mind, that I think now is the time to start taking care of my body in that way.
That's awesome. And what's some of the things that you learned so far? And what other results did you get from working with me and my team?
Sure. Well, I mean, I learned what I expected to learn in the way of how to approach the equipment at the gym. Because I was already a member, but I was intimidated by the machines and the weights and stuff that I didn't really know how to use properly. And so watching your videos and then following your training plan, I saw not only what to do and how much and how often, but also proper form, which I knew was important. And then along with that, I also learned how to support that in the way of stretching, which I anticipated, but also like self-myofascial release, which was not on my radar that high. I mean, a physical therapist had told me, get a foam roller, but I didn't know exactly how to use it or how often in the context of a training program. And then definitely the nutrition component was something that I didn't anticipate being as important of a component as it has been, and in particular seeing how much protein I need. I mean, I thought I was getting decent protein, but I wasn't getting anywhere near what is on my plan, and I was probably eating more fat, thinking that like, oh, it's healthy fat, it's like all olive oil and avocados and stuff, which is great, but just the balance of macros was not on my radar, and that kind of clear breakdown has been something that is new to me.
And what's some physical results, like aesthetics, that you gotten as well? Because I know now, like I kind of want to hear you just say, like, hey man, I'm shredded, bro. Like,
I was already like not weighing a lot. I mean, I'm 6 feet. I was weighing in at like 142. Now I'm weighing in like under 137. But when I look at pictures of myself where I look in the mirror, I can definitely see just like, basically like the fat has been trimmed. Let's just put it that way. And I can see the muscle definition. Quite literally, I mean, it's I would say that things are looking pretty cut there.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to the next phase, going forward and just continuing to feel stronger and feel better, really.
Oh, that's great. That's great to hear. And if someone was watching this video and they were on the fence about joining the program, working with BodyHD Fitness and my team, what would you tell them?
Well, I would just say, anytime that we have anything that is support us in any way, we take care of it. We take care of our house, our home, we take care of our car, we take care of our mind, hopefully through meditation. I mean, that's my main thing, but we got to take care of our body too, because that supports everything as well. And I try to take care of all of those things in my life, because if you don't kind of put in the effort on the front end, you pay for it more later. And so whatever effort it takes, it's small relative to what happens if you get behind, and then you've got to, go to doctors and be talking about surgeries and medications that you don't want to be on, and expense and all that kind of stuff. I mean, really, I've never had a personal trainer before. I've never worked kind of directly with someone on physical training, and really it's your kindness that has made this possible, and I appreciate that, and I appreciate you very much. So big thank you.
No doubt. Let's, I know you did really good in the last 12 weeks, so let's just go ahead and continue moving forward, build more muscle, like I said, and definitely give you more food, because like we don't need you to be getting more shredded. We need you to start like getting bigger. So
I look like shredded beef, shredded chicken.